We're going to take a few minutes with Nick, and he's brought along his new toy, the very special new Scott Spark RC, and he's just going to talk a few points about it. Tell us what's makes it super special. So, Nick, just talk us through where's the shock gone.
Yeah. So we've taken the shock, and it's a trunnion mounted shock still. It's in here. You may have seen a lot of speculation about where the shock would be. It's actually nicely tucked away in there. It sits slightly lower than the previous model, and by encasing it in there, not only do we protect it, but it allows us to make a carbon structure, because our carbon guys, our carbon engineers and designers are incredibly good at working out how to make a stiff, lightweight frame for us to build this into. By taking this area here completely flat, they're creating a box around the trunnion mounted shock that can be super thin. In places, this frame is as thin as a credit card. They'll build more carbon where it needs to be stiffer, so the BB area being a box area, and then bolted in there is the trunnion mounted shock, and that stiffens it up as well. So it's and I look at this now and it looks futuristic. The first all encased XC race bike with 120mm, and it's really exciting for us. When I look at my previous bike now, it almost looks like that's been turned inside out.
And you just touched on that there. So we've now got XC bikes riding 120mm, which by old school standards is a completely different level, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the courses are demanding. The World Cup courses particularly are really demanding, and a 120mm travel bike is what's required to go super fast. There's loads and loads of features on this bike. You'll see integrated cable routing going inside the frame at the front here. Syncross guys have done an amazing job of integration with this here, and we've actually got cups. As it sits here, the RC model has a 67.2 head angle. Quite simply, by undoing this and lifting it up, these cups, they don't need any tools. You can just rotate the lower one, rotate the top one, and they locate. So 180 top, 180 bottom. You could do it out on the trail, and we can turn this bike into a trail bike with 66 degree head angle. So super versatile. The 900 model will come with a 130mm fork, so even slightly slacker, 65.8 degrees on the head angle. And yeah, it's amazing. We've got a built-in sag meter on here. See that? A window for checking the O-ring on the shock to see if you're going through all of your travel. And we've got a super lightweight, super capable, all-round XC race bike that could be used for trail riding. And we also have a trail bike with the 130 fork, and the downcountry bike, which actually could be marathoned or raced as well. In effect, the main difference there would be the slightly longer fork and a slightly bigger air can in the rear shock on the downcountry bike.
So for the first time, really, you've got a cross-country bike as such that's now capable of any trail centres.
Yeah, it's the kind of bike I've been waiting for quite a while. I've obviously loved the previous Spark, but this really does make it so that I can have a bike that I can use to race, and I can then have a trail bike for the Peak District where I live.
Awesome. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Nick.